Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and let us begin. Hi, I am Rachel Balanzat, your host for today for this beautiful adventure we are all about to embark on. I've got some co-hosts with me too. We got Leela over there in the grass, and I've got Gracie over in Asheville. Yay! Awesome. Thanks for joining us. So today we are going to talk about this amazing spring. Oh my gosh, it's been raining like crazy in California this winter. I'm so excited for spring. Blossoms, everything's blossoming right now. I love the name of this event. And I just have to give thanks to Erica and Christina for creating this beautiful graphic and creating this ambiance for what we're about to embark on. Okay. So we are starting a beautiful spring health reset. It's going to be a wonderful 90-day adventure together where we're going to clean out and clean up, feel good and vibrant from the inside out. And we have some wonderful stories for you, for people who've done this reset before, so you can get inspiration and you can hear like, what can you look forward to? What is in your life?
Cocktail
I'm
way.
unable to unmute. Thank you. Everyone, just please check your mute buttons. Okay, so we're gonna blossom from the inside out. Are you all ready for that? You guys ready to learn how to blossom and what that actually means? Yes, we are going to just embark on this adventure of nourishing our bodies. We are going to add tons of fuel, tons of nourishment, nourishing superfoods. And this is going to create energy. It's going to help us elevate in our sense of well-being, elevate in our motivation and inspiration to be in the world, to participate in life, to feel maybe something you haven't felt for a long time, right? Maybe you have some room to grow. Maybe you're already like completely there and you're elevated and you're like, yes, I just want liquid sunshine. I just want to pour it in. I just want to like bring myself to the next level. Wherever you're out in your journey, it's going to continue to deepen and further and grow. So I'm Rachel Balanzat. I'm a regenerative health practitioner and I practice clinical iridology, and I have aligned and partnered up with this amazing superfoods company, Purium. Maybe you've heard of it, Pure and Premium Superfoods. And this has completely changed my own life, even as a health practitioner. Did I freeze? Even as a health practitioner, I was able to level up with these superfoods, and it is a great pleasure to introduce them to all of you, and to also to have some friends on here who are going to share their stories, Grace and Layla. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to actually just offer the mic over because Layla has a beautiful, beautiful story, and I've had the chance to befriend her through this company. This company has brought me great many friends, and it is just so wonderful to work side by side with people who care about the environment, who care about their health. And even if you never cared about your health before, you will be inspired to care about it. And that's what we're here for, to cheerlead you on into health and longevity. So Leela, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight you if you want to come off of mute.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Rachel. Yes, I am so excited for this. And so I'll start. Yes, my name is Leela. I'll start by just sharing that I'm a mom of two, and I've been a fitness and Pilates instructor for over 10 years. So when I found this, I thought I was in great shape. I was eating organic, but, drinking lots of coffee and eating sugar to like sustain and teach. I would teach up to like 10 to 12 classes a week. And when I found this, I wasn't feeling as amazing as I thought I should be, considering, what I was doing physically. And within the first 10 days probably is when, just the lights came on for me. And one thing I also wanted to say was I was really intimidated by the idea of doing a reset. As a mom, I thought, well, how am I supposed to take care of my kids? And like, I can't stop work, and do I have to pause my whole life? And of course I didn't have to, but in my mind, it seemed like, oh, how am I going to do this? And I was so pleasantly surprised to find that it was so simple and easy to integrate into my life, and just how amazing I felt. Within 10 days, my mental clarity was like on another level. I used to say all the time, I have mom brain. It's just the way it is. I'm a mom. I have a mom brain. But actually, that's not the way it is, or it doesn't have to be that way. My mental clarity was just like spot on. I was not needing coffee anymore, which used to be the only way to like really get my brain turned on and be able to speak. So not needing coffee, having way more energy just naturally was for me priceless. And another thing that really shifted for me was my emotional stability, or like emotional capacity to handle everything that life, has to offer for us. Even if you're not a parent or a mom, life is busy and hard things happen. And, for me, it was kind of the start of the pandemic. It was a tough time. And yet I was like in this very vibrant, light energy, just, yeah, high vibration state that I hadn't really felt as a mom prior to that. And then I was able to handle hard stuff in a whole new way, just more patience, more, just a softness and a lightness that has carried through. And it's now been 3 years. I just can't believe it's already 3 years. But that I can't go without it now, and it's not like I'm always resetting, right? We just maintain this lifestyle of flooding our body with nutrients. And of course, when we do one of these resets, what happened for me is it let me know what things I was doing that weren't serving me. So, for example, for me, it was cheese. I am married to a Frenchman, and I was eating a lot of cheese because it was just there and I liked it. But I found out through my first 30-day reset that cheese doesn't work as well in my body, and, creates mucus and inflammation. So, yeah, I've been able to, over the years, just streamline and focus on what does feel good in my body. So that's one of the beautiful things too, is it's very natural how our body begins to shift, like cravings change, and what we just want is like more fresh foods. And it's just so beautiful. I'm so excited for us to be able to do this in the spring when, we have an abundance of fresh foods coming in. So anyway, that's my story in a sort of nutshell. But I've just been a better person ever since, and I intend to be as long as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, getting off coffee is a huge, big deal. And I want people to know that you don't have to struggle to get off coffee. You don't have to struggle to get off of let me add myself. You don't have to struggle to get off coffee. You don't have to struggle to get off of anything, right? And so we really like to have the philosophy of you add the nutrients in, and then naturally, all of a sudden, surprisingly, your cravings change and things fall away. So I've heard people say things like, coffee suddenly tastes like battery acid, right? And I've heard people say, wow, it just feels it's like too tart for me, or too tangy for me, or all of a sudden like their taste buds change. And so these things shift. So now if you love your coffee, don't worry. We're not going to try to make you give up something that you absolutely love, because it's really about adding the good stuff in rather than trying to take the bad stuff out. Okay, everyone check their mute buttons, please. I don't know I can't find the person who's off.
It's Rashawn.
Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. So we're going to hear from another person who has another incredible story. And that is my dear friend, Gracie, who I have known for 20 years and maybe even more at this point, maybe 23 years now. One of my absolute besties. And she has been in my life championing me. And I've watched her go from literally just struggling as an early mom. And she was 42 when she had her baby. And I just watched her all of her life wanting to have a child. And then suddenly she gave birth and she was like, I don't have the energy to be a mom. And it just moved me so much. And I was like, oh my God, she was one of the first people I had to help. I'm like, I have to share this with you. It's a secret that I cannot keep. But she's also a birth worker. She holds wonderful sacred circles. And she's going to be a contributor to this beautiful container, which you guys can all see on the website. And I'm going to just hand the mic over to you, my dear friends.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. I love you so much. As Rachel said, we have been in deep for about 22, 23 years. And it was actually through seeing Rachel champion her transformation, her journey with Hashimoto's, and which is a thyroid disorder, and wanting to heal herself in natural ways, that I got inspired. So, my journey is multi-tiered. I found Purium when I was 2 years postpartum. And as Rachel shared, it was really my whole adult life. I was very, very focused on becoming a mama. And that did happen for me at 42, which is, for some people, they consider that late in the game. I think it was perfect timing. However, it was very daunting to realize the energy output that was needed. And I also was dealing with a thyroid disorder, which I didn't totally know at that time. But one of the disheartening aspects for me that really inspired me to make that decision to make a change was that my daughter was wanting to play and interact, and, as 2-year-olds do. And I would hear myself over and over again saying to her, like, I am so sorry, like, mommy doesn't have the energy and I'm tired. And every day at around 3 o'clock, I would have a tremendous just energy crash, and I would need to take a nap. And I just became like acutely aware that something wasn't right inside, in terms of me having the energy that I needed to fuel my life. So I watched Rachel's journey from, social media, and another dear friend of mine, Anne, they were going through this process at the same time. And I reached out and said, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but I know that I need something, and maybe this is it. And so that was in 2015. And now I am on the journey of midlife and menopause, right? So it feels very similar to me as my postpartum journey. So just to share, like, I was able to correct my thyroid numbers. I had so much more energy. I then actually went on to bodybuild and get in the best shape of my life at like 47. And then I took about a 2-year break. I kept taking the products at some level, but I wasn't like really tuned into the protocols. And then, about a handful of months ago, I was like, this is crazy. I have plantar fasciitis. I wasn't able to walk to the bathroom without crying. I'm not exaggerating at all. And I couldn't hike. I couldn't dance. I just couldn't do so many of the things that I loved. And also being menopausal, it was just like my body's just going through changes and hormonal shifts. And it really was feeling like an uphill battle. And then just one day I was like, why aren't you doing your Purium protocols? Just lean back in. And seriously, it's so crazy. My daughter and I were just talking about this. Within probably 4 days of doing a deep dive with these protocols, my foot pain went away. And this is so huge. Like, I can't even impart to you, like, chronic pain is exhausting. It's agonizing. It's heartbreaking when you have had an aspect of your life and how you live and be in the world that you feel like you no longer can be in touch with, right? And so the thing that I always say, and if you can really hear this, if you're someone who hasn't tried this nutrition yet and you're kind of thinking about this, I really want you to hear this. You have no idea, or I had no idea in the beginning, how good I could feel, because when you're in it and you're in it deep and you can't see a way out, it's hard to even reach for it, right? So just the fact that you're here and you're thinking about reaching towards something else for yourself is amazing, right? And so I had to break through a lot. In the beginning, I was very skeptical. I was like irritated that I had to invest so much money in it. And I almost sent my protocol back, but I didn't. And it's just been the most amazing thing. So when you're feeling great, it's hard to even fathom that you can feel so bad that you can't even walk to the bathroom. And when you feel so bad that you can't even walk to the bathroom for 2.5 years, it's hard to imagine that you can turn it around, but you can. And I did. And in fact, This morning I was making a reel on Instagram about this cleanse, and my daughter was listening, and she stopped me and she was like, Mom, can I say something? Can I say some things? My daughter's 10. And I was like, well, what do you want to share? And she's like, I'm just so happy that you can walk again and that we can go for hikes. And like, I feel like we're eating healthier and things are a lot better since we started doing superfoods again. And so my daughter actually like shared that on a reel this morning, and it was really moving. So if you're thinking about it, just like take that step, just do the thing. You know, if it doesn't work for you, which I have never really had that happen, but if it doesn't, then, you know, you can get your money back and you can try something else. But honestly, I can almost promise you that you will feel so much better. And I just feel grateful to be able to share my story and all the different layers. And like, for me, it's kind of mind blowing that it can be in some ways this simple, you know. So that's what I have to share. I'm so glad we get to do this together.
Thank you. Your story so inspires me. And I did see that reel this morning, and it was just, it lit me up seeing your daughter, that same daughter that was born, that I watched, that I was witnessing you being too exhausted to mother. And now you have this amazing, wonderful relationship. She's been raised wonderfully. She's been raised on these superfoods. She's super healthy and beautiful. And I'm just like, yay. Thank you for that story. And I'm so glad your plantar fasciitis went away. I mean, it's just these stories I hear all the time and I can never get enough. I'm elated and surprised and excited every single time, but it is like the norm. Like this is literally the norm. So yes, thank you for sharing. And I'm going to go ahead and share my story. And, you know, like Grace said, I was struggling with Hashimoto's, autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. And I struggled for a good 9 years. I was diagnosed first with thyroid, with hypothyroidism, and then it became progressed into Hashimoto's. And then pretty soon I was debilitated. I was sleeping like 3 times a day, 5 times a day, taking naps just constantly. I had brain fog. I had memory loss. I couldn't even remember sometimes how I got to where I was sitting or even driving. I'd be like, whoa, wait, where did I just come from? Where am I coming from? And where am I going to? I'm like, where am I driving? Where am I in the world? And it would just be like, it would be like waking up in a dream going, where am I? And so these were regular occurrences, and it actually made me unable to work. I was a wedding photographer at the time, and I really struggled, was like, I am not able to even shoot weddings anymore. And long story short is I did this protocol that we are inviting you to embark on, and my life transformed. Within the first 10 days, my brain fog literally went away. My brain fog disappeared and I had clarity of mind. I had amazing energy. My energy shot through the roof, and all I wanted to do was work out. I had never wanted to work out in my life. I had never been somebody who went to the gym, and I was just completely surprised. It was something I would force myself to do, like just go for a little run. And going 4.1 miles an hour, for anyone who knows running, that's not very fast. That's like a fast walk. I thought it was running. Okay. That's what it felt like to me. And I almost doubled my running speed within the first 2 weeks, which blew my mind. All of a sudden I became a runner. I became a regular runner. I would go on 5-mile sprints. I don't know if that's a sprint, but I would go on 5-mile runs. I was running really fast. I was able to get my running speed up to 8.1 miles an hour, which is hecka fast. And eventually somebody suggested I start competing, and I thought they were crazy, but I did. I joined this women's group of bodybuilders, and I ended up winning first place in my very first competition, and went on to pro championships. I went on to international pro championships. And so I just kept winning over the next 3 years, 4 years. I was just like constantly competing, and it was just like, holy cow, is this my life? I would have never guessed a million years ago. Like 3 years before, I would have just couldn't even imagine something like that. That would have exhausted me just to imagine being a bodybuilder, let alone being a champion. So my life completely turned around. And I'm excited because I've kind of fallen off the wagon myself. I have not been working out the last 3 years during the whole pandemic thing. I'm just starting to get back into things again. And so I'm excited actually at age 50 to get back in the ring. Okay. And I feel like this has reverse aged me. I feel like I'm healthier now at 50 than I was. I am definitely healthier now at 50 than I was at 42. I feel like a spring chicken, age 30. I say I'm like, 25 forever. So I definitely feel like this is the secret sauce. And so we're sharing it with you so you can feel good too. So your life can be filled, your cup can be filled. And we're going to do some other amazing things that Leela's going to talk about. And we are going to we're going to add in some other things. But first, before we get into what else is in the container, I'm going to briefly show you the website so that you can make your order and you can actually get 25% off from whoever invited you to this call. And they're going to give you their little gift code and you can actually plug it into this website. I'm going to just share this with you really quickly. So let's just go ahead and share my screen and quickly run over to here. This is the website, and this is actually a 90-day transformation. It's really beautiful. Few options.
Yeah.
So everyone check your mute buttons. And there we go. Thank you. And so long story short is the ultimate lifestyle transformation is called the ultimate lifestyle transformation because this is going to help you transform your life. This is going to help you transform your relationship to food. This is going to help you transform your energy. This is going to help you with digestion. Any little things that you've got going on, this can help you. And so this is going to give you the nutritional support to bring your immune system back online and to help you, maybe correct some of the ways that you've been wanting to get back online, and including shifting your habits next to food. So you do get to eat during this whole thing. You're going to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. You're going to eat lots of really healthy foods, and you're also going to incorporate this. So this is going to be the majority of what you eat. This is 20. This is going to be 30 of your, sorry, this is going to be 60 of your 90 meals in the first 30 days. So this is the first pack. This is your 30-day pack. You've got these 4 different green drinks that you can have. This is like 12 microgreen salads. So all of your nutrients comes in here. This is literally what your body's been craving for your whole life. And when you have nutrients, your actually body stops craving foods. You actually stop being hungry because hunger was designed to pull in nutrition. So that's what's so beautiful about this. You also got your apothecary juice, which is great for sleep, deep dreams. This is the highest antioxidant fruit in the world. You're going to have literally, this is equivalent to around 12 servings of fruit a day, which is how many fruits you're supposed to have a day. Did you know that ideally you're supposed to have 12 fruits a day in order to have all of your antioxidants? Well, here it is. You're going to get that right here. We have a flagship product, the Biomedic. This is your probiotic, prebiotic, and plus biotic. And this removes 75% of glyphosate in 6 weeks. So this is pretty amazing. And you're also going to have, this is going to help your body absorb all these beautiful nutrients you're putting in. This is going to help with nutrient absorption. It's going to help rebuild your gut, help rebuild your villi, and it's beautiful. These super cleanser herbs, oh, sorry, let's go to the super aminos. These super aminos are your plant-based protein. Your body absorbs these, and it is literally just all the protein you could possibly need, including all these things, because there's protein in the shakes as well. But this is going to give you a beautiful sense of energy all day long, even energy without the highs and lows of coffee or caffeine, no spikes and lows. This gives you clean, good energy. It builds muscle. It gives me, this is literally how I won my competitions, was these super aminos right here. It also helped get rid of stretch marks and like tightened up my skin. And I'm very thankful for that. The apothecary juice is also very great for the skin, anti-aging, and all of these things together make a beautiful daily routine. So these will replace 2 of your meals a day ongoing. And you will also have your supplements, these things twice a day. So the super cleanser herbs are these beautiful, wonderful cleansing herbs that are Ayurvedic herbs, and they just clean things out and get rid of little parasites that you get from petting your dog, hanging out with animals, traveling, drinking water in other countries, drinking water in your own country. And also just, there's so many ways that we pick up little parasites. So this is a gentle parasite cleanse, and this is just going to help reset your whole system. So this is what comes with it. It also, you get your little tracker, so you can track your energy, you can track your weight if that's something that you care about. If you're overweight or underweight, whichever one, this can help you come back to homeostasis. That's the whole idea, is this is bringing your body into its natural state of health. And whatever that is for you, it'll help you get back online. So this is $12 a day. This includes 2 meals. twice a day, plus your soup, plus all of your supplements twice a day. So that's $6 twice a day. And I pretty much could guarantee you'll save money. I personally saved between $300 and $400 the month that I did this. I literally saved that much money because I was not buying those groceries. So you want to just think of this as your grocery bill for the month. Okay. This is like literally you're buying these instead of your groceries. So here we go. The discount is down here. You can see that the retail price is $480. You're going to get a 25% off discount code from whoever invited you. So your price is $360. And that's the first month. And then you click get started today, and you're going to see that you can actually get your whole 90 days pre-set up on this website. You're going to be able to customize it if you like. It says, would you like to customize this? I say yes. Choose whatever shakes you want here. Talk to the person who invited you. They'll help you choose the shakes that you want. I like to usually get 2 super meals and 2 power shakes. That's me. And then you can customize month 2 and 3. And they go down in price each month. So month 2 is going to be $330 and $330. So it goes down to like $6 a day or $5 a day, something like that. So month 4 is your maintenance pack. So this is what I've been on for the last 9 years. My blood work has been normal. I'm no longer anemic. And I really feel that this baseline nutrition is part of what has completely helped me stay at this very healthy state for the last 9 years. My Hashimoto's is gone, and I'm super grateful. So yes, you can add that to cart. All right. And if you want to look at the prices, there they are, $330. I was right. Okay. So again, this is money saver. This is a time saver. This is going to give you a vacation from the kitchen. And we're going to go back to Leela, who is going to tell us all about what is also included in this price. Because this actually includes, we're going to involve you in a community. We've got all kinds of things here for you that are add-ons, that are bonuses for joining us. So let's go ahead and have you, Leela. I'm looking for you so I can spotlight you. Where'd you go? Where's
I'm over here?
You're in the grass. There you are. You're over like a little lady.
I'm in the grass.
You're out in the grass.
You know, since it's spring, I felt like the grass was appropriate. Yes, so we have so much added value for this particular group. You know, the theme of spring cleaning is going to apply not only to our bodies, so cleaning out, you know, what's not serving us in our bodies, but also in our homes, in our relationships, just in our life. Like, where can we get rid of the old and make space for the new? So I just love that we're, again, like honoring the seasonal shift here. Yeah, I also, Rachel was mentioning, we're in California. I mean, it's been so wet and just dark. And, you know, I've just been in that like winter, even if you're not in a cold place, but the winter makes us feel like, you know, maybe being more internal, right? Like almost like hibernation. So it just is a perfect time to come out of that, you know, with the sun. And then, yeah, we're going to have an abundance of fresh foods available, right? All of our fruits and vegetables that we eat during this time, it's just going to be, you know, flooded like with options, especially all the fruits and, you know, berries and things that are coming through right now. So just tuning in with that aspect, I'm really excited about that. And then our facilitator group this time is absolutely glorious. We have so many facilitators joining us, and we are going to be, yeah, offering classes, or you could think of it almost as like a webinar where there's going to be just ongoing offerings. One, you know, ideas of like decluttering our spaces in our homes, you know, cleaning out. I'm really excited about this part, by the way, because I need this inspiration. The idea of, yeah, when our home space becomes more clean, and then, you know, we can create those sacred spaces, I feel like we can really like show up in the world in a better way. Just like when we take care of our vessel, our body, it's the same thing when we take care of our home, or even my car, for example, could use a good cleaning. So anyways, decluttering, creating sacred spaces. We're going to be guiding things like this. I'm going to be offering some movement classes. I teach a combination of Pilates and yoga. So gentle movement, we'll have some sound healing, meditations. We also have some amazing practitioners who are going to be offering tips for when we're detoxing, and just great, information and education around, what it is that we're doing. And yeah, this is just all free to like help you through your 90-day journey. All you do is purchase your nutrition. So giving yourself that gift of health and filling your cup in that way. And then you're going to be gifted all of this, extra. And I'd also like to mention that it's not required that you, participate in these courses or these offerings. You don't have to make that commitment, but if you can and want to, they will be available to you just as an extra, bonus. And we are going to do a private Facebook group. So that is just a really nice place where everyone can share their experience, to feel like you're not doing it alone. And, for some people that might be really important. And then again, if it's not for you, you don't have to be fully present there, but it is really nice when we can show up, we can share, recipes, we can share things that are working for us, and, hear from other people what's happening for them along their journey. I do think it's nice to have that sense of accountability. It's always helpful for me when I go through my transformations that, we can tap into community. And this is an amazing community to connect with. Also, we're going to have, Erica, who is an amazing chef and farmer. So we're going to be getting to see some of the recipes and things that she's creating, right from her garden. So again, just like really tapping into the energy of spring and vitality and raising our vibration as we, step into the light here. I think those were most of the things. I might have left out a few of the offerings because we have so many amazing facilitators again, and all of this is listed on our website. So Rachel showed the website where you would go to get your nutrition, but we also have a beautiful website. Yes, here it is. Thank you, Rachel. Our website tells you about all of our facilitators and what they will be sharing during this time. And like I said, it is incredible, how much is being offered. And I'm just so honored to be a part of it and to get to share my teaching as well. And if you have any more questions or just want to, learn more about what exactly this whole reset is, this website, nourishresetrenew.com, really breaks it down for you. And, that can help answer questions. And of course, whoever, brought you to this call can also answer any other questions you might have. And I think I covered most of what I wanted to say. If I left anything out, you can pick it up, Rachel. Oh, you're
you
muted.
did great. Thank you. That was perfect. Yes. Thank you so much, Leila. I appreciate you and love you so much. And I'm just so excited for all of you to join us. So please talk to whoever invited you, and you can get started right away. They'll add you to when you order your products, you'll be added to the Telegram thread if you like. You can be added to the Facebook group, and we're going to have a nice journey together, and we're going to get to share results along the way. So I look forward to seeing all of you transforming. Please definitely tag your friends in the post as you share, and we look forward to seeing you in the group. So have a beautiful day, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Grace, and thank you, Leila, and thank you, team, for creating this beautiful journey together. I'm excited. Yay.
You too.
Yay, thank you.
Have a nice day.